What's going on, guys? Proof here. Coming to you with episode 19, I think.
19, you think?
Yeah.
Why is that the start of every episode?
Why didn't you Google this before?
Just look at everything that you've recorded in like the last 2 months.
I was looking to see what we recorded last time. I didn't look at the number. My bad.
Shut up, dog.
Well, if you hear my dog down there, he's not happy that there's people other than me and my fiance here.
Oh no, intruders.
And welcome you to the Proof Positive Podcast. Last time we recorded this, I did not have 100 subscribers yet, and now I have 130. So I want to thank everybody for subscribing. And if this is your first time listening, I hope you enjoy. We talk about Vanguard and various topics in Vanguard. Sometimes they're lit and funny. Sometimes it's more serious, kinda. Usually jokes in between all that.
If it's your first time listening, go back to season 1, which was like 18 episodes ago.
It's not even that bad.
Yes, it was.
They're all like an hour long.
So it's like watching a Netflix series.
But
Am I
not
wrong?
because you gotta listen to it.
Listen to it in the background. That's what this is for.
Next and stuff, and we don't ask if you're still watching it.
Oh, good. And today I'm joined by Korikai.
Hey,
For those that aren't in the know, you want to reintroduce yourself?
I have to reintroduce myself in season 2.
I mean, we got 30 new people that may be listening now that didn't listen beforehand.
30 new people that should have watched season 1.
Don't say what they should and shouldn't do.
No, they're coming from what's that other one? They come from Absolution.
Oh, Team Absolution.
Yeah, they come from those guys. Come on. Welcome, by the way.
And joined by Chops. Call him.
Hello.
Do you want to reintroduce yourself too?
Alright, I am everyone's favorite Pale Moon player, which means literally nothing other than I happen to find Tim McCord.
But because you haven't won a tournament with Pale Moon yet.
I don't plan on it either.
I did.
I don't give a single fudge. No fudge was given.
And for the younger listeners out there, I try to keep this at least PG-13.
Gonna for 13 minutes.
But whoever I'm recording with, they may slip up because they get a little heated up.
Whoa! Whoa!
I've slipped maybe once or twice.
See?
But my average of slipping up is way less than the average of you guys slipping up.
I don't know who you guys is.
This one to my right, a.k.a. Korikai, especially Chops over here.
I rarely swearly.
Liar!
I ain't swear since 1989.
The biggest lie.
1999 was yesterday.
Right? And today we're going to be talking about Fighters Collection, stuff from G6 and the Legend deck. And then do we have anything from G7 revealed minus the clans that are going to be in it?
The clans, and then they did that thing where they showed a poster and everybody gets one preview.
Oh, and everybody lost their mind. Everybody lost. They're like, I don't know what's going to happen. And then we got some confirmed from G7, which we'll touch on. And we try to keep this around an hour. Hopefully an hour, maybe like an hour 10 tops. But who knows what could happen when we start rattling off stuff. And where you guys want to start?
G6, because it's on the horizon. For
Alright.
us, anyway.
All right, we're talking about G6. I want absolutely nothing out of G6. Maybe Shadow, maybe one Spectral.
Then just do one pre-release. That way you open an Asha for your boy. I can just make a payment plan.
What is an Asha again? Did you get like a crit for breathing?
No.
A crit for having the extra regular chick on the side.
Breathing.
The-
Inhale, exhale, take a damage.
I'm sorry. Oh man, let me just stride into blue wave, steam breath, boil dragon thing. Put all these crits back. Get my starter, give me a crit. I draw like 17 for tapping.
Yeah.
It is hard to Aquaforce. I don't know if you guys know this.
It is not hard to.
There are a billion bad matchups. Must I go over this again?
Yes.
Alright. Insta lose to bugs, because it's just not hard to play bugs. Spend $40, buy some sleeves. You got a tier 1 deck for breathing. What do you mean? Freaking.
How do you lose to bugs? Like, minus the whole
I'm sorry.
restanding
You know what your secret power is? How do you lose to bugs?
Not that far. I mean the
Right?
Like dry check, great free. Dry check, great free. Dry check, great free. I think we're set for the rest of the game.
Hopefully.
To fill you guys in, Mutton Chops here, he has the uncanny ability to check a grade 3 at any moment in time. But he plays Aquaforce instead of playing Kaiser for whatever reason.
I should play
Or
DP.
Yes, you should be playing Kaiser Leon real quick with Laurels. You'll never
Shatter them
lose.
guards.
You will never lose.
This is very truthful.
Like on average, at a critical moment in the game, he'll go Maelstrom, and then maybe a PG to live a little bit better.
Alright, Clay, yo, I just need one trigger.
Nope.
The game is mine. regular Maelstrom, Break Right Maelstrom, Glory Maelstrom. Didn't even know I still had you in the deck. Only play you at one.
Instant scoop.
And we're going to game 2. Oh wait, this is ARG. We're going to game not this one.
We're going to time.
Right? Oh, I'm gonna time every match show.
That's because you chose to play OCT at that time.
I got a time with freaking.
And you played the mirror like you played the mirror like twice.
I really did.
Gross.
I'm sorry.
Same.
Sorry, not sorry.
You dog crying.
I guess he wants to be up here.
Oh, deep.
I know he likes you guys a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a
A
little
hard
bit.
chomp.
Don't be mad because you upset or afraid of dogs.
Dogs OP though.
Back to G6.
What else we got from G6? I don't even remember. You get your Asha.
Hey, Asha.
You get your Asha Generation Rare. I'm sorry.
Every clan.
Generation Rare, since this is a full set, that means the Generation Rare is going to be like $40.
60 boys.
60?
Altman will be like 35 and dropping.
Because
everybody was like, oh my god, it's Royals. That automatically mean he get a crit. My front row get 17k equal to the amount of blaster blades in my soul. Speaking of blaster blades, the MLB push. Crazy.
Oh yeah. And Regalier, that's still going to be a contender.
Oh yeah, you know that trial deck that we probably not about to get. Or about to be renamed something else. We can't call it the Daigo trial deck due to, you know, licensing and time constraints, and y'all can't get these really, really awkward sleeves with this real person on it.
Censorship, boys. But somebody, like, I think Regalier with Bartgold has been coming up in stream, or I don't even know how to phrase that. It's been rising up out of the nethers, because getting all these free calls off of Bartgold and then powering them up because Regalier has been really dumb.
Ew.
Really dumb.
Ew.
Regalier said that.
It is. Like, the first try is stupid. Quite stupid. Let's see, we got Ashas, we got Altmals, we got Spectral. Spectral is probably one of the better cards that's going to be released just because of, or better in terms of hype going to be surrounding it.
mean shadow everything higher than the double rare?
Yep. But now they have another Diablo to ride, so that can trigger some effects. Their support's pretty good.
Ew.
And like Vortimer is pretty okay too.
Just if you bought a legend deck, you're pretty set.
Yeah.
You bought a legend deck.
Now you
get
have
lucky on these pack.
Now you got more purpose to those blasted dark Diablos that were like $2 and a handshake like a month ago.
And before somebody's like, oh man, Diablo, his name's Diablo, this is Diablo. Clearly there's a connection between the two, because the Great 3 and the Great 4 share some semblance of the same name. So I'm gonna do what Robbie Cole told me to do and buy out all the Diablo for like $2 a piece. They gonna go up to 17 and a hand job the next day.
We can talk about the secondary market.
Huh? Nothing. Secondary market is OP.
The secondary market is trash. Like
it's almost Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
We might touch on it more when it comes to the legend stuff, but I kind of touched on that in my little 1 minute foolproof video a couple days ago. The secondary market is awful. Like, whenever a card is released that people think might have some connection with the current reveal card, they buy it out no matter what it costs.
People, it's one person, and then they'll be like, "Oh man, that card went up. Man, I got like 9 copies of Blade Master in my binder. I'll sell them for $25 a piece." Who buying Blade Masters for $25?
Not the same person.
Hookers.
Y'all crazy.
Because Blade Master was like $5
Not
yesterday.
even. He was like $2.
Yesterday. And now since it's all bought out and he can put the price at whatever he wants, he said it at like $20 to $25.
Like SP $2, double rare, 80 cents.
Legit. Lost my train of thought there, actually.
Oh man, the secondary market is awful. That's why I rarely, unless I'm like hyped up for something like I was for Spike Brothers, I'll look at the secondary market. But other than that, like, I wouldn't even go touch it. I would go like core TCG, maybe TCG player if you like find a decent value. Cool Stuff Inc. has some decent stuff. Ideal 808 has some good stuff. Definitely look around. Don't just go off of the North America secondary market page, because most people try to extort you for whatever you got. They'll take your house if they could, but
don't go on TCG Player and be like, "Oh man, well, this one place only has this one card at 1 copy. Clearly, this is what the price is."
Oh yeah. And I guess this would be like a little mini rant 10 minutes in.
Okay.
For the people that try to sell stuff, why in the blue hell do you put it at mid TCG value when you know that nobody wants to buy? Exactly. He is not happy.
He doesn't like mid. He likes low. He gets it for the low.
Why value it at mid TCG player when they can go on TCG player, find that exact same card for like $2 less because it's selling at low, but then buy it from you? That makes no sense at all.
Plus shipping. Even the shipping is less. Even low plus shipping is less than what somebody's trying to sell it at you for mid, which is absurd. Don't buy from that person. Do your research. Like, you're not being a very good seller. The whole point of them buying it from you versus buying it from somebody else is so that you can get it at a decent price.
Exactly.
Like, if the card is $5 and you're also selling it for $5, but you want to cover the cost of shipping so that you don't take a hit, why would I not just be like, well, not going through you who might change your mind at any given point in time or whatever, let me just go to this place, buy it, spend like 47 cents on shipping because it's a single card, and just get my card.
Exactly. I'm gonna give you a little story time with proof here.
Oh no.
About, I'm not gonna name any names. The Peanut Gallery can name names they want to, but I'm not gonna name any names. About 3 months ago, I was looking for Novell stuff because I loved Novell way back when, and I sold it at ARG, and I regretted it.
Oh no.
I know.
Dauntless.
This is before all the Novell hype from the Legend deck and all the Dauntless hype from the Legend as well.
This has to be like a year and a half ago.
Nah, it was like 3 months ago, before Christmas. Well, 4 months ago then. It was sometime before turn of the new year.
What was ARG?
No, he's not saying ARG. He means when he wanted it back.
Oh, gotcha,
Yeah, I sold it at ARG. I wanted it back later in the year.
Gotcha.
And so I reached out to an associate of mine, buddy of mine, friend of mine. And I was like, yo, you still got the Novell stuff. Like, I remember when we talked about it before, we valued it at this price. He's like, yeah, I still got it. He's told me the value of it was going to be $75 for 4 Novell or 3 Novell, 2 Dauntless, and some PGs and Cruel Dragons. I looked up the price on the online outlets. It came up to $55. Why in the world would I want to overbuy from somebody that I thought was a friend of mine? It would give me the friendship price, which we do when we, amongst everybody in the crew, we get friendship prices.
Time to time.
Sometimes. Why would I go out of my way and get it from you and spend $20 more out of sheer convenience as opposed to just waiting a week and then getting all at the same time? I instantly was like, nah, pass, and then moved on and got it from elsewhere. So if you try to be greedy with your prices, you're going to lose out on potential sale more than likely.
That's the same people that be like, oh man, 30-second comments. Man, I probably don't want that. Somebody already got it, and you click bump, 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 bump.
Bump boys.
Right? They had a B2K song going on in there.
Oh no.
Man, we're done here.
Clearly done here.
Game 2.
You trying to kill me like you did at breakfast. Let's see, what else we want to touch on? Is there anything noteworthy in G6 to be looking out for? Like how things going to affect the meta upcoming from here until Fighters Collection come out?
Me, Royals?
Like, it's going to be like all Royal base? It's going to be Royal and Shadows? It's going to be maybe some Neos jumping there because of Bloom hype?
People aren't going to play Neos because people have that, like, that innate
preconceived notion.
Like, they're just like, well, this clan isn't as good as this clan, or if I run into this one bad matchup, I'm automatically going to lose all my games because I'm on tilt. So I'd rather play this thing that's consistent in every matchup, like Royals. Wow.
That's how I feel about Aquaforce. I tilt hard.
I'd rather play something that's always consistent and kind of has like a level playing field, whereas I can do things only if I don't play these 1 or 2 clans. Like when you look up like tournament results, and be like, oh man, 37 Shadow players, 50 Royals, 1 Neo, 1 Grand Blue, 1 Pale Moon, 1 Mega Colony, 1 some other random jank clan that was revealed in like G2.
Sir boys.
Like, usually the meta is always like, who has a restander, who can attack for a lot of power,
Who cheap,
who has garbage. I was getting there, you know. It's like, who can restand, who has garbage shit, who can attack with big rig art columns but doesn't get shut out by Link Joker. That's usually how the meta goes.
Link Joker.
Yeah, and then Link Joker. Because they have none of those, but they're Link Joker.
But they
no, legit, after G6, I'm going to be like, stand on 2, Calling this Blaster Blade, calling this loose, standing my Blaster Blade plus crit. Hey, I got my own title.
Yeah,
crit, return the crit, restand, crit.
But did you die?
But did you die? Nope.
Like, oh man, you didn't die, right? MLB, crit.
Legit.
Get a crit because I can.
Crit for breathing.
Yep. Chill, bro. I'm going to play a Twitter run when it come out.
Oh, God.
Hey, man, that card's a lifesaver sometimes when I was playing on CFA.
Uh-huh.
It's like, it only works when I go second because people be like, nah, fam, you can't get first stride on me. That's crazy.
Whatever. I'll get my +2. You can stay on grade 2 if you want.
It's like, fine. I'll go ride into Rising Nova, use my Mecha Train to get this Twitter run because, as you know, all Cray Elementals are every clan, no matter where they are. And so, since Mecha Train can only grab Spike Brothers, Twitter run is a Spike Brothers unit because Cray Elemental. Grab him.
So it's wearing a helmet.
Yes.
Yes, it is a Cray Elemental helmet wearer. We got it. Call it out, do the skill, it goes face up in the G zone. As long as I have Misery on the field, I can pull off all the crazy combos that Spike Brothers, that people try to hold you out of while playing Spike Brothers.
Uh-huh.
Somebody did some crazy combo where they kept chaining bad ends together and their opponent still stayed at 2 for whatever reason.
Because they dumb.
And then he went in the Twitter, he did the break ride, used Mecha to grab Twitter run, used Twitter run, and then he had Vanguard, Misery, plus whatever was on the other side coming at his opponent. He lost.
Ripples.
So that's a use for Twitter run, especially if you can get it real easily. So
Don't tell them that. Now somebody's going to buy out all the Twitter runs. It's going to be like a $17 rare.
You're not wrong.
Blissero going to be like, we only going to make this one print because we don't think that people are going to buy our product. Then it's going to go to a $32 rare. Everybody feels like they're going to have to play it in their deck. I'm sorry, Purpose Repeats his promo?
Hey, that is a
50
card.
plus?
I haven't seen that card in about 6 years. I wish I had a set.
Uh-huh.
you should
I
have
wish I
one.
had the alternate color.
Yeah, I want the darker purple. Don't judge me.
Apparently so everybody else.
You like purple?
I like purple.
Like, speaking of Cray Elementals, this should be, like, why doesn't, like, I know Bushiroad tournaments are not 2 out of 3 until you get the tops, but they should at least have some form of sideboard, side deck thing where you can, like, maybe if it's just, like, all Cray Elementals. Like, it doesn't have to be cards from within
It's
the
all
clan.
according to their plans, so that when Cray Elementals become the best deck,
Ichi boys.
Right? All they still need a Cray Elemental grade 3. They got all the strides they need. You can just legit play all Cray Elementals and then 16 triggers from insert clan here, and you got a whole deck.
With skills.
Exactly.
show their own stride skill going to be like Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1, pitch a card, Superior Call, face up, Cray Elemental from your G zone.
Excuse me, hello.
Bruh.
Actual GB enabler fight me?
That'd be kind of funny though.
That would not be funny. I would cry.
Like have a 15K rear guard just because.
You're like, oh man, you got a trigger.
It's like
Okay,
it's like summoning your future self like every other strike, except you just call it beside you.
The true self.
Exactly.
The true self.
I'm trying to figure out what they're gonna do with this upcoming
Yes.
Chrono Jet Dragon thing in G7, but we can touch on that when we get there.
It's going to be a generic stride. I don't know why everybody assumes that it's about to be like.
That's because they released it with this new rarity, that the secret generation rare, and so people assume it's gonna be something disgusting because it's gonna come along with a new rarity. Because people assume the first card that's gonna get it is gonna be the upcoming Chrono Dragon.
Meh.
It might.
It might. There's a good chance because Chrono poster boy for everything Vanguard right now. It's a sad state of affairs when Chrono as a character, well, as a player in the anime, is so luck sacky and bad that it makes you miss Aichi from from the first 4 seasons. Because Aichi, everybody hated Aichi until Chrono came along, which is amazing. So if you guys are new to the anime, that if you go back, people are like, oh man, Aichi's so bad, he lose all the time, and then flip on his head. Oh man, he's so annoying. He just luck sack and draw everything all the time. There was no in between. It was.
Sure, people started missing Aichi when season 4 came out. It was like, why is the main character Kai? You don't deserve to play Royals. Give him back to who deserve him.
Everybody loved Kai though, but only when he was playing Kagero apparently.
Kagero.
Right? He's like, man, finally he get a real deck. Royals don't even do nothing in this format.
I'm trying. When did he go from? I know Blaster Blade got stolen from him from Korin.
Right? Korin was like, snatch.
Give me, and then
And he was like, I'm in my fields for like 2 weeks. And he was like, yo, shut up.
here, take this, sucker.
Take this perdition nonsense. Perdition? What they do? What do?
What do?
Blow up stuff, get pluses. damage.
Deal damage.
K. Like, oh man, that's not strong enough. Let me dig into this random booster. Grab a copy of the great.
Let me bring back my Overlord. Did they ever play the cross on the anime?
Yeah, for like 2.5 seconds.
Wasn't it
when Shion got bodied? It's like, oh man,
oh that's
OG.
right.
Oh man, break ride. Oh man, the growth. Oh man, the end. Oh man, the ace. Are you dead yet?
You should be.
His deck was legit like 2 of this Overlord, 2 of that Overlord, 2 of this one, 1, and then 4 the ace, and then
and then 1 burnout.
Right? Because I got this one. I was like, dang.
Oh, I mean.
And then he gave him his jacket.
It's like, oh man, you got bodied. Let me throw you this cold coffee.
And like, right?
His jacket from like 3 seasons ago.
Had to make the walk of shame out of that laundromat that he was in. Oh man, anime is something else. It actually, the story isn't bad. I just wish Chrono wasn't so.
Chrono.
Yes.
I wish you wish card game anime wasn't so card game anime.
No, he was just Chrono.
Oh man, well if I believe in myself, I can overcome this triple crit with not enough cards in my hand. Top deck stride, go on the next stage, miraculously get absolutely nothing when they burn their PG, and when they're like taking on the chin, get exactly what I need to win the game.
Like, it's one thing when it's in Yu-Gi-Oh, because I guess the nature of the game is fundamentally different with the trap cards and whatnot.
Because like traps,
like it's clear like how they script the fights. Like, have you seen the new season of Yu-Gi-Oh at all?
No. I heard it's good though.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It has a good story. But these people in the anime, they're trying to hunt down the main crew, and they play fusion decks. And every time it's like there's 3 of them. The first one fusing into one monster. The other 2 fusing to the exact same monster with the exact same setup in some form or fashion. It's hilarious. I was
like, show bro, we don't feel like making absolutely new concepts for all these characters
or new animations.
Legit, we just recycle all of them. That way the episode can come out faster. We can make more money and less effort.
Konami.
At least the protagonist isn't buns. He's not buns, but he's not overwhelmingly annoying like Yuma was. Cause Yuma, oh my god.
Pop flag.
That shit hurt. Best protagonist ever, Jade and Yuki.
Ew.
After like you mean season 3.
I like the jacket. Okay, it's all that matters.
It was what the heck was it? Yugi.
Yep.
And then you say he was far and away better than Jade and Yuki.
What? Emo Luxac? Guys, I don't want friends. I just want to play cards on motorcycles.
Right? I just want Kagero. Maybe Kagero while Kagero.
I guess that could be like a future list episode, like best worst protagonist, antagonist in card game animes.
So like 3 of them?
Exactly.
Are we counting, what is that? What's the one about Shogi? The Karu no Go?
Oh, no. What about a card game?
It requires
what about Card Captor Sakura?
Oh, God. They're too young for that.
I have to rewatch
like 30.
that.
They don't know what Card Captor or Sakura.
I gotta rewatch that. Apparently, if I want to prepare for this episode.
Clamp Boys.
I'm still in the middle of Ice Shield 21 though.
Oh, Jesus.
I legit almost said New Juichi. That's how much they say it in that anime. But yes, onward. That was a hard tangent. That was a hard tangent. I apologize.
Alright. G6.
Yes.
Neos. Royals. Shadows. Nogas. Pale Moon. Grand Blue.
Novas, they get some disgusting stuff. I'm going to release a video on a combo in the future that you guys are going to see because their stuff is stupid. And more credence to why there is no reason for Sazanda to be a common card. Like, no reason at all. That card is the deck for all intents and purposes. If they miss Sazanda, their whole push power goes down like tenfold. But you'll see that in the video. So they get some decently good stuff. They get Big Victor, which is pretty okay. Big Victor. Like, it's alright. Like, the on attack grab standard dude, but then it's a GB3 stand another dude, which is but it's free. So
and they got Sazanda.
But it's also free.
But then doesn't have to hit to get the other restand?
Yep.
Okay, so like it's pressure, which is good for you because it just helps lowers their hand for the future turns. But
swing, stand the dude, that the skill counterblast one, stand this dude, stand the dude in the back because dude in the back.
The only thing Novas are missing is stuff that attacks from the back row. They'll have everything because they have retire. They got restand.
They got retire, but don't need it.
Exactly, they have it.
You wanna know who don't got retired? Neos. You wanna know who got a restate in the Vanguard? Neos.
Spike Brothers.
Plants and broccoli. Broccoli don't fight nobody.
You motherfucker right, we got broccoli in this set.
Broccoli don't do it, darn.
And you got Farm Girl Asha.
Asha.
But yeah, Novas, they got retired. They got restanding rear guards and restanding vanguards.
Two of them.
Exactly, for no reason. The only mechanic that they're really missing is like they got draw power, so they got that. The only thing they're really missing is stuff that attacks from the back row.
I would quit this game. If they could be like, if they had a Storm Dominator or Gaga clone, and there's like Masazanda attached from the back row,
Like from behind Vanguard.
+5, like
because you can't touch them.
Like I'm out.
For real. Let's see. Neos, they get some good stuff. They get all the Bloom stuff.
Hey, you know nobody playing it right.
Yeah.
Like legit, I was bored yesterday. Just like cycled through a whole bunch of deck profiles. I don't play Elmi. Skip. Like there was this. Like somebody was like, "Oh man, I'm trying to play Bloom Neos. What Forerunner should I play?" And they made a poll, and everybody was like, "Oh man, P Knight though, cause 6K." And I was like, "Can y'all not troll?" But then like everybody else was like, "Oh man, play Ozu." And I'm just like, why would you play Ozu when Elmi legit is the same card but doesn't cost a counterblast? And it's like, but you gotta be on Ranunculus Vanguard. Who cares?
Why
More
would
than
you not
half
be
your
on?
strides are Ranunculus Vanguards.
Is that hard or?
No.
It's like, oh man, but what if I go into Arborea? No.
What's an arboretum?
Legit. Who goes to Arborea first ride except the freaking Neo player on the show? Like, oh man, I gotta set up Glorious Bloom. Nah, going into Arborea.
Chill.
Somebody made a deck profile and they're like, I play 4 multivitamin dragon. Get out of my face.
Skip. Like the
Budget boys, come on.
The problem with deck profiles is that people always try to be first instead of trying to do it right. So like you see these deck profiles where they're like, the set like was just announced. The first card was released that had Bloom in his name. Deck profile, you gotta play 4 of this thing because it has Bloom and it's so good. And then they don't wait for the set to flesh out before you know what everything does. Or they put it up after the set's revealed with what they think might work just to get views as opposed to playing out what the deck really does. I looked at Card Game Otaku. I'm not a subscriber, but I heard he has really good content. I think you guys are subscribed to Card Fighter Otaku or Card Game Otaku.
I don't like that ninja.
Okay, maybe not. But I saw a piece of his Spike Brothers deck profile. I was like, 4 Rise Nova, 4 Dope. I was
legit.
like, what?
He made a Neo deck profile the other day. He was like, so guys, I play 4 Asha, but I play 3 Enos, but I only play 2 Bloom targets for the rare guard skill. First of all, why are you even playing this card as your backup rear guard to trigger Bloom if you're going whip on both skills? Not playing the stand, no green shot elf. I'm just like, what are you doing?
That's like the best grade 2 you got.
He was like, oh man, I played 4 copies of that chick that don't do nothing. Made in the flower screen. I'm just like, why is everyone playing this card at 4? You have Furia. You don't need to play this card.
No.
You can legit just recycle her whenever you need her and return cards that you actually need because you'll be returning the cards that you stole the name of. Not just be like, well, I only got a great reason here, so I'm going to return this great 3 to make this one card for this one turn, so after I overcommit, she can get a little bit of plus so that when I don't win, because they got like 8 PGs in hand, I just wasted all my resources, I can't use them again. I'm just like, why are you not doing stuff? Somebody was like, oh man, I'm playing a hybrid build where all my grade 2s are made nubs. I was like,
as you guys can see, Sir Korikai here is as passionate about Neos as I am about Spike Brothers. Even though Bermuda is what his one true clan potentially is.
they not gonna get nothing.
You don't think they're gonna get anything in
I
that?
don't think they're gonna get anything.
But
Like, they're gonna do that thing where it's like, okay, well, not only do we have to give the stuff that got stuck in the first clan booster to make them relevant, we now have to cater to all these dudes that complained about the people that didn't get stuck.
Yeah.
So we gotta be like, oh man, we gotta give them prism triggers, and we gotta give them this stuff. We gotta give them a generic stride with boobs. We gotta do this. We gotta make sure Olivia don't suck. We gotta make sure that Selfie Mirror is fair and balanced, but not really. But then that drives to the secondary market for duos. Again.
Yep, SP Lave's incoming again.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm
Was she taking a selfie?
dead. Dead. Cannot compute. Harvey Bootless.
Are you looking forward to anything, Chops?
At a G6 or fighters or whatever.
What you looking for in that?
Fighters. I mean, there's a stride.
The one card that they revealed.
You get the one. You got the one pale moon thing.
And it's full art. Hey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
GR.
Finally.
I don't understand that, by the way. They're like, oh man, we're gonna reveal Bustard. That's cool. No full text box.
But then they reveal
The Pale Moon Stride full art. I was like, what?
Text box.
So
So is Buster gonna be full art or no?
I don't know. I guess
hope
they were
not.
just like, well,
They don't deserve
let's
it.
get the card out so that we have something to reveal. That's not a Kagero card for this week.
True.
He's not wrong.
Their Dragon Boner is immense.
Right? You just like, yeah, I got this podcast on the side washing dishes. Oh man, sweetie, did you take out the garbage? That Dragon Boner though.
Yes, boo boo.
It's like, you're not allowed to listen to proof.
It's just as bad if they walk in with you guys saying a curse word.
Whatever.
Right? That's why we don't curse. That stuff is bad. Guys. That shift. That shift out.
Let's see. Anything else from G6 we haven't touched on, really?
Grand Blue.
Oh yeah.
They get some good stuff. Grand Blue is pretty
I
nasty.
guess I'm playing it.
Grand Blue with their revival triggers and their hollow stuff, because they can call over rested rear guards to get extra attacks off, so they become like baby Aquaforce. Cause that's what
Hollow plus 5.
Yep, that's what Magalonica does. They reuse their stuff for more stuff, basically. Because Aquaforce restand. Bermudas, they can bounce back stuff and recall them out. So clearly Grand Blue's gonna have to retire the team, call back the team, be able to do everything all over again.
Like,
Mirror better be next stage. What?
Here's
I done
the
talked
thing.
about this theory. Mirror
here,
better
guys.
have the same cost as next stage. Go back to the Vanguard with Mirror in its name, so you can go into Mirror D2. Then you swing with Mirror D2. You pay the cost. You swing with the Break Ride that's in the Soul, and then you pay for the cost so you can get Mirror D2 back, so you can ride her on the next turn. Go back in Mirror D3.
Shut your dirty whore mouth.
So you get like 7 drive
You
checks.
are never.
I'm sorry. People are spending $25 on Dauntless right now to live the dream that will never happen. I can't get 7 drive checks.
No.
I mean,
You get 7 cards over 2 swings.
3 points.
I mean,
3 Vanguard swings.
now
It's only going to be 26, 11, 11.
No.
you can get 7 drive checks, but you gotta discard 5 cards to get
That's
there.
fine.
Whoa. What?
Basically,
Whatever.
Yeah, that's.
that's basically how it's gonna be.
I do the math. I'm like, what is 7? That's -2.
You keep 2
No,
cards.
I got you. Count about 2 per turn. I'm counting about 2 per swing.
Whatever, we got on Clippers.
Not during combat.
Yeah, we do.
What?
Wait, does
Bounce recall, the on Clippers. So
does Mirror is the break ride, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Does she get the Vanguard red text, or is it a universal effect?
Crap.
It is crap.
I think it's red
And-
text.
yeah, it's red text.
It's red text. So you can't live the dream of break ride, stride,
Whatever, it's
bounce.
fine.
However,
26, 11, 11.
you know who can live the dream though?
Satan.
Nope. New Ezel.
That's not gonna do nothing.
Raven-haired Ezel.
What happened to somebody?
Somebody gonna like, I
That
ride
card
Raven-haired Ezel.
Busted.
Somebody gonna die and I'm gonna laugh.
Yep. Somebody.
What do you mean I ride this ogre, this regular grade 3 that only did something for this one turn?
And then I'm gonna stride because it doesn't give the Vanguard red text. It's a
Universal effect for your opponent, boys.
Yep. They can't guard with grade. They can only guard with grade 1. So
You got a Sharpie? I need to write this on your arm so that you remember. You can only guard with this.
that means not grade 1s or higher. That means just grade 1. So
You
you
should have saved these. GG. Have fun with this.
you should not have called boosters.
For real.
And then they go stride attack. And then if they have the Amber clone, they get an extra attack off.
Somebody was
breathing.
like, oh man, playing 12 stand Ezel. Swing with this column. Swing with this column. Call a body just in case. Swing with Ezel. By the way, you can only guard with this. Stand trigger, stand this. Stand trigger, stand this. Stand trigger, stand this. Swing with the column that I stood. Swing with the Amber Clone again because it's not once a turn.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
Call this body. Swing. Guard with this trigger. No! You not remember the message that I wrote on your arm? You can only guard with this one.
With this one?
This one.
This one.
See, I usually keep the OTK sayings to spikes, as in, hey, look, OTK, you want to see me do it again? But now that's golds.
Yeah, but they gotta be at 5 damage.
Yeah, they can't do 5
Sure, but they
damage
about
in a
to be
turn
like,
that unless they
tech
get bad
in,
triggers.
tech in this Cray Elemental, so it's a limit break 4 now, and then blah, blah, ride my Ezel, and then, exactly.
Don't give Knuckles ideas.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
We know golds don't work, but still.
No, what's it? Dark Elemental, like toxic or whatever.
Little catty.
Yeah, it doesn't work with Ezel because Ezel is only when you ride it from hand. It's not on while it's on Vanguard.
How do you superior ride Ezel?
You can only superior ride Incandescent Ezel with the starter.
Well, that's a thing.
Yeah, the Grazier. It has a.
Pay attention to goals.
It has like the same Metatron thing. You have a Grazier that says if you have this thing on Vanguard and call out this dude on rear, you put them all in the soul and you ride the grade 3.
Oh, it's like the not Superman. What's the other?
Metatron.
Descendant.
Yeah, Lychee and Squeeshan and
Yeah.
Cookie Pants.
Yeah,
Cookie Pants.
it's 3 of them that are like that.
I'm sorry. Hello.
What?
Why can't Neos have one? Bro?
You don't do nothing but make plants.
I'm sorry.
Plants are fun.
I'm sorry. Spikes don't have a ride chain and don't have a superior ride option.
No Soul Clan has one.
Except Genesis.
Just Dark Zone, because Dark Zone Soul Clan have. Just don't do nothing.
They don't.
You do 7 things badly. It's really unfortunate for you guys.
That's
Like,
because
They don't even have their own mechanics.
That's because they're the genesis of it all. They get the front row retired. They get the extra regular call
I like how he
things.
paused there. He said, "They're the Genesis
of
of
them
it
all."
all." I was like, "Okay, we're done here."
That's why they're called Genesis,
I bet he made the hand sign like he can see us.
The more you know.
right?
No, just pause.
Chill. That'll be the background picture, the SpongeBob being like the more you know picture.
Oh no.
And we're done here.
Or I can get the one where he's like with his hands like breathe in, boy.
See,
Have you
that's the trap. Parents gonna walk by like SpongeBob. That's educational. Go ahead, Jimmy. Continue to listen to Proof. Praise Proof.
Alex.
Proof the boy. Just shaking my head. All right, let's see. Grand Blue. They get Night Rose, and then they get Night Rose V2 and Fighters Collection, I think.
No, V2 is in G6.
That's right. My bad.
I love how
They get V1 in the trial deck.
This is a perfect
V2.
example of how people jump on cars, whether it be good or bad. V2 came out and everybody and their grandmother was like, 2 counter blasts? Man, F that. I'm not playing this card. This card garbage. Then it was like, oh man, Grenache? Unflip.
Uh-huh.
GB2, get it back, unflip.
For real. My soul.
Like, so I can overextend with all these counter blasts and then get it all back for breathing
Yep.
and mill free?
Yep.
Bruh.
Yas, boo boo.
While calling out
Squad.
like Sea Banshees to Soul Blast and draw stuff, and Cutlass to do the same thing if you have space for it.
See, I wish.
Also, Ghosty Stride.
Ghosty
Yup.
tried so good.
Obadiah.
Obadiah.
His name's
Is that
Obadiah.
one of your cousins?
Was that one of your cousins?
That's cold blooded.
I'm sorry.
My name is not Zeke from the farm like Uncle Phil and Fresh Prince.
I mean, it could be.
It is not.
Oh, this is Zeus. Oops.
Chill, guys, but I don't cuss though.
I'm sorry, it's Terraform over here getting walks.
Chops over here multitasking playing Hearthstone.
That's what I do.
Legit.
Apparently badly. You see that board, though?
Hey, man. I can't stop it, okay? We're gonna freeze me. I thought I'd have time. Anyway. Night Rose is great. The only reason I haven't played Grand Blue since, like, Inception is because they didn't have a female boss. And now that they do, throw my wallet at it.
Yeah, but Aquacord doesn't have a female boss.
That's why I don't play them.
But they have a tie.
They have a time. I am time.
He don't even play that deck.
I
Yeah.
used to.
True.
Barely.
Oh, man.
He won when it mattered the most. That Super Bowl last year.
Box tournaments.
Right? All because I
used to have.
Oh, cause crit.
I think it was either 6 damage heal top deck Legion or he survived barely and then top deck Legion when he had like 2 triggers in hand. He was legit like F yes, like real loud here on camera.
Sure, I did that against Jasper. I was on Alice. I was so mad. I was like, yo, top that Catherine. Where's Nighty?
Curse word.
Yep.
T same.
T fight me.
Before we dip into the legend deck and forward, do you have a rant that you have in mind?
No, wait.
You'll wait? Are you trying to formulate the rant?
Yeah, rant about Just Bermudas again.
What? Shut up. They deserve it.
For the new people, I forgot to mention this on the outset. I give Korikai like 4 to 5 minutes, maybe
5
more
minutes.
if we disrupt
Plus.
him. If to let him rattle off whatever he has on his chest that
Half the podcast.
he built up over the week or 3 or 4, however long in between episodes, that he just sees and observes stuff that upsets him greatly. So I let him get it off his mind, and so I enjoy him.
Because I had a response to things that upset Cliff. It's like babies breathing, gratuity.
Yo, perpetuity. I can't.
See?
Never go to Denny's ever again.
Oh no, that's a whole nother story for another day. I don't think we can say that for a face camera.
Spring in Connecticut, like a number of things.
We can say that story for FaceTime in the future,
That's great, boys.
right? Eventually, I'm gonna get a face cam up, and cause that's how I'm gonna record what I'm gonna do for the giveaway.
I mean, I have a camera if you want to use it.
A webcam? Yeah. Sure. Word.
So good.
Hey, that saves me $25.
Use.
That's fine.
All right.
Like you borrow.
Right?
Oh, that's pretty bar.
Hey, you'll get it back.
That GameCube? I'm sorry.
You just now noticed
I
that?
didn't look that far over. My left
got-
side, I couldn't see it.
Like, how long have you been coming up to the attic?
I was on my phone. I was playing Hearthstone.
But it hasn't moved from that spot in like 3 months.
Sure, bro. This is like the first podcast you had the light on.
For real. I'm used to sunlight and dogs. My arms hurt.
My arms hurt. I mean, we got time if you want to play it after we're done. Huh?
You trying to 1v1 me in Zoid's Cliff?
Chill, bro. Sonic Hero boys.
Oh no!
I got Melee. I don't have all the characters, but you can play with what's on there. You can do Adventure Mode real quick and get Marth if you're a Marth main.
Mark don't even do nothing.
Boy, Fire Emblem though.
He's wearing a tiara.
I like Roy just because he played with fire. But then I was like, oh, Roy sucks. I don't like Roy. That's why I started playing with Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon, the boy.
Fucking punch.
Nah, I hit him with that knee. That knee of justice.
So you play DP?
Nah.
Why not? You have like
I used to.
Ride and some Laurels
Yeah,
and some sandwiches.
legit, somebody was like, I'll trade G Spikes for a full DP deck. I was like, I have spare everything for G Spikes right now. I was like, I almost bid on it, but I was like, nah, chill, fam.
Like I like the idea
But
of a free stand.
But that DP support in G7 though.
Right?
Yeah,
Cosmic
Grand
Hero.
Gallop, right?
Yep, Grand Gallop.
Is it V2?
Yeah.
Grand Gallop V2 confirmed.
Riding the horse.
Does it crit?
It doesn't do anything. It's not revealed
Oh,
yet.
does it do it? Like, what do you
But
mean?
the base version is GB2 gets an extra drive check if it has certain power level for or while attacking. So I'm assuming the Stride version is gonna be an increased version of you get maybe 4 drive checks and then
You get like 45k.
yeah, something like that. That's what I think it's gonna be.
I like the idea of DP, especially with my innate power, but I can't get around playing a 4K in the back row and living with that 4K.
But you get the restand.
Everyone will be killing stuff.
Not
Also,
everybody
like,
plays
Ew,
the
that
fire.
would be gross.
What?
It looked like on swing, blah blah, GB free something. Like
Okay.
on swing, extra drive check, restand. On swing, extra drive check.
Did you die?
Like, oh, you play GBGs? At rear.
Yeah, like I don't.
Yeah.
I just want to do that to somebody. Just don't want to spend money on laurels.
Chill.
But
Before reprint.
you could trade
Doreen got reprinted.
I was man.
What?
Yeah, you didn't see that?
No. Where?
G7, dude.
Jeez, man, I'm on dot deck. Oh, my body is what? As a rare?
We don't know yet.
It's,
I hope so.
Different art.
It has new art.
Was it better?
Left boobs.
It's no more thrusting.
It has some weird pose where, like, think of like
the first one's weird,
think like a circle, like her hands like reaching back, almost touching her toes, like she's throwing, like getting ready to throw a pass over. Basically, it's weird.
Really though?
Yeah, and man, who said?
They are ruining people's decks.
I almost
And they
smacked.
were If they reprint OG Liquor, I'm smacking children.
Sure, bro. And before a little reprint,
Man,
I'm gonna lose their mind.
I almost smacked Chris when he said that.
If they reprint Laurel, I'm gonna be like, oh.
It's like there's
Like,
nothing
they
stopping
could-
me from playing DP now.
There's nothing stopping me.
They can reprint Laurel as long as they ban old Laurel and make new Laurel GB restricted. I'll be fine. I'll be fine
You
with
don't even
that.
gotta be GB restricted.
That's
can
or-
be
no,
like-
if it retires itself or retires some rear guards. If it retires itself or retires
A column.
a few of your rear guards in some capacity. So
It's
that
gonna
way,
be like rest and retire 4 dudes.
restand. See,
Yeah.
I like that.
That hurts. That's shadowy though.
No, rest or retire.
Feel the leader's pain.
Yeah. Or Shadow's Pain.
Shadow's pain.
Either way, like rest or retire.
I am stunned by that.
I'll take a little reprint if it restricts in some capacity. Either you gotta
Make it
retire
not
it,
as abusable.
Counterblast 2.
Or like rest,
counterblast cost.
or like rest 4 dudes, sack 2 of them.
So you want reverse Maelstrom damn near?
Or you gotta discard something. Huh?
I don't like Tetra. I'm sorry, I don't like Tetra.
I'll take it.
Maelstrom doesn't restand because you get on hit, retire, draw, or you get crit, and if I don't hit, retire, draw, or you get guard restrict. You get perfect guard restrict as long as you got the crit trigger in the back behind Glory Maelstrom. Or if you play the break route, you get the same doggone thing with the same doggone setup.
And draw a card.
Exactly.
Doggone.
So you don't need a restander when you have guard restrict
days.
advantage for days.
That's the
It doesn't.
Oh
Then play
no!
reverse.
Not hitting is also hard.
Whatever, take you on the chin. Heel trigger, heel trigger, heel trigger.
Triple heel, chain.
He was like, okay, he stacked up. He's like, I don't know, guard, but you're at 4.
I'm like, no, I know it's there.
I know my stack.
But I have a crit.
I don't mean nothing.
Check 1, but. Check 2, but. Alright, take this 2. Heel.
Heel, swing rear guard, heel.
Go back to you, heel.
Draw the 4th heel.
Yep.
Yes.
Chill. Next episode is gonna be Korikai versus Korikai in the anime. Because we got Tokuha versus Masaki. Tsukiyomi versus Bloom.
I love how everybody was like, "Oh my God, Aichi in the episode."
Nah, fam, he over in DC.
He in like France or something?
He was in DC. He was
Apparently, the
watch
girl
monument.
that he waved at is Rati,
Who?
the witch player.
Oh, I hate her.
Donuts.
She is so annoying.
Donuts.
Poor Kote had the sacrificial lamb to get witches over. He was like, if you're a man, you believe in yourself. I put all effects to rear guard. What? First check, crit, all effects rear guard. Second
First
check,
justice rear.
second check, grade 3, nuke something. You could have broke through. Nope. You gotta believe yourself if you're a
Like,
man.
nah, plot armor. All these new people gotta, like make an impact.
Uh-huh.
That's why Masaki lost every match.
She usually does.
Jill, so did, what's his face? Kamui. Kamui was sacrificial lamb of Team Q4. The dude had the worst win record out of all of them. I swear he did.
06 every season.
It was like, oh, Kamui playing? Well, he about to get bodied.
When everybody was like, "Oh my God, Aichi! We're gonna see Aichi do stuff." This is like, "Oh man, versus Team Q4." Everybody's like, "When the hell was the last time any of these characters did anything?"
Exactly.
Where's Aichi?
See, Kai's been presented in the way he's good. Masaki's she's shown to be competent. But Kamui, he's been joke relief, comic relief. He hasn't been taken seriously since he came first when he was playing Mr. Invincible and Genocide Jack way back in Season 1. Tell me that's the last time he was relevant. When was the last time he was relevant before then?
I mean, come on, guys. He did.
Maybe he had that one match against the crazy scientist dude when they were still looking for Myojin.
Right? He had ab rail and restand and stuff.
Didn't he almost get bodied by Grand Blue in that episode?
Apparently, they just like new antagonists.
This crazy dude.
Like, this person playing Grand Blue, and this person who's the same person playing Grand Blue, and this random person playing Grand Blue.
For real. Grand Blue. Like, I just want a serious Spike Brothers player.
Impossible.
It's impossible.
Joke Clan forever.
It is, and it's horrible because Morikawa, he's comic relief, who was only shown to be good when he's given some random deck when he's tricked into it.
This is how you know Chrono a scrub. Clearly drove check, all grade freeze. Dudes like cards in hand, free, my dry check. Why didn't you guard? Grade freeze. Like, what?
He was like, oh yeah, like, that's what Vanguard's all about. It's finding your way to play the game. But why didn't you guard? I had grade 3, sucker. I told you this.
Chill. Best episode in the game. G-Assist. North American. What is G-Assist? Why is it in the show? Is that a new mechanic? I don't understand. It's like, this is the first time it's been in the show. Obviously it's new. Obviously it's important. Please inform me.
The only thing positive about that is that it confirmed that GSS is a face-up zone that's public.
Iggy.
It's not even Iggy. It's everybody else.
Wait, what happened?
There was a debate going on whether the cards you pitched for GSS were public or not.
Yes.
And the usual consensus was that it is a public zone. But I think Iggy and like a few other people debated that it was a face-down zone. Until the Morikawa episode where they finally revealed what G-Assist is, where he put them face up side by side next to each other. So that's what that was all about.
So where are we at right now? Legend deck?
Do you want to rant now or after Legend deck?
After.
Alright, so there isn't much to talk about from the Legend deck that we haven't touched on already, minus the fact that the Legend was revealed. And my whole little 1-minute rant about the Dauntless.
Dumb.
But the Legend on his own,
Great card.
Great card. Combined with the rest of the support, really dumb in a bad way. Combined with Dauntless Drive, I heard that it was very inconsistent because you have to turtle It's kind of like playing Sin Buster Daikaiser minus having Laurel in your hand.
Except that there's actual, like, D-Rogo support to, you know, hold you over until you go for your big turn, whereas you play Dauntless. Like, hey, I got a Flame Dragon Vanguard. Look at me doing stuff. No, not really.
You legit gotta...
Call this Nahal in the rear guard. What's that doing?
Nothing. You gotta stride. Like, you have to stride every turn to be able to get the most out of what you have presently. So, unless you're playing, what's the Amber clone? Twilight Arrow? Yeah, you gotta play Twilight Arrow instead of Berserk Lord Dragon, because even though Berserk Lord Dragon is infinitely better than Twilight Arrow, you can't play New Nahalem unless you miss the break ride, at which point you're going to be stuck with Overlord support, which you can't fully utilize because you had to make room for these Dauntless Drive Dragons. So it's a whole big fiasco. People like it.
People like the idea of people, like,
overcommitting,
allowing them to get the dream off.
Yeah, I'm not. No.
Dreams don't happen.
And then, like, it's like, oh man, well, you had the double intercept to stop me from getting these 3 dry checks. That's fine. I'm like, I'm pretty sure getting rid of these 2 grade 2s that you were probably going to swing at anyway at some point during the game is a small price to pay to stop you from getting 3 additional drive checks.
Exactly. And like, my argument was, I was telling this to Korikai, or to our whole group in our little chat. I don't understand the sudden hype for Dauntless when up to now there has always been good to decent break right options for Dauntless. Just because there's the first unit that has the capability to attack with triple drive, which mitigates the cost of Dauntless pitch 3 costs, doesn't suddenly mean that Dauntless Drive is a good option. He's always been a good option. He's just not. He's been under the radar because the cross has been so prevalent and everything. But you got Novell, which can win you the game off Dauntless, which is a good option. You have Dragon Newt, which can give your opponent, you can push your opponent from 4 to 5 out of nowhere, so they have to now guard both your attacks, which is better than what the Legend can give you. What else is a decent option? Those are 2 big ones that have been around since last year that nobody has utilized with Dauntless. It's not suddenly good because the Legend is out. So people hyping it up is crazy, in my opinion, and buying them out and trying to resell them at 35 a pop like it used to be way back in the day.
For real?
Crazy. But other than that, Novell's a good persona flip option to shut down PGs and win you the game.
Ew.
Savage as hell.
Conroe boys.
Yep, new Conroe is stupid. Like, to have the toolbox to get whatever overlord you want and then have the added ability to countercharge 2 in your Vanguard attacks just to reset all your counter blasts.
I thought it said on hit. It says when it swing, do stuff.
Restand, do it again. You can legit overcommit for the ace first try and then get it all back because you have new Conroe.
Ew.
Yep. It's an option. It's not a good option, but it's definitely an option there.
Someone's gonna do it.
Yep.
I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna feel
There's the new triggers, which are just vanilla, but they're based off of Journey to the West, I believe I saw.
I'm about to say Wives Tale. Wow.
Sorry, hello?
I'm old. Really old, apparently.
Then there's new Kimnara.
Ew. It's not a bad card.
I forget what it does. I know it goes into the souls to pop a unit, but I think it's after attack now. I honestly can't remember.
Blazing.
Oh yeah, while blazing. It does something, but I don't think it's gonna have a huge impact on the surface of it. Maybe once you combine it with all the other stuff, it's gonna be good. But
that's a G7 though.
That's a G7. Is that Legend deck?
Yeah.
Oh, then ignore what I just said then.
Yeah, that was a Kagero preview.
Yeah, ignore me. My bad. I didn't have my full card knowledge right there.
You're fine. That's what you got us for.
Exactly. Is there anything else in the Legend deck that's noteworthy? Minus the Legend and Novell Stride, and the fact you get 2 promo aces.
That 5K, but I'm not sure if it's in the Legend deck. I think it's a promo.
What's it do?
The Blazing Booster.
Yeah, I think that was a promo. I don't think that's gonna be in the Legend deck. Basically, we just need to get a full list of what's in the Legend deck. But even then, it's gonna be like you get Berserk Lord, Nahalem, the Legend, Novell, and then like 30 other things that try to combine with it. Just like the Shadow Legend deck. You legit got Diablo.
Like, hey guys, I got my foil deck with these dragons.
Dorgans, good luck.
Dorgans. Let's see. I think that's about it for the Legend deck.
Basically, you get the Legend and you get good strikes.
Yep.
That's about it.
That's all you need. $30. Get it.
I love how people are like, man, why is it that the Legend deck of Kagero is so good, and in Shadows, all we got was a Revenger trigger. And so
I thought they got her Revenger trigger in that, actually.
Yeah, the Angel. Like, when you compare both Legend decks together, I don't think the Kagero one is far and away better. Mine's fact you get 2 aces. Mine, and you only got 1 Grim Recruiter.
I'm sorry, you buy 1 Legend deck and you basically have a full stride zone.
Yeah,
because you get 2 aces, you get 2 Nodels, and you get 2 Dragon Newt
things.
Desire, whatever his name is.
Weird out loud. Yeah.
Legit.
It's like
Desire.
and the functionality of the decks, if you discount the strides, well, count the strides because that's what they're for. I think they're comparable in power level. The Legend is stupid in comparison to Blasted Dark Diablo, and it seems like they underwhelmed the Shadow one as a test run. Like okay, cool, we'll see how this goes. Oh, it didn't really impact the meta all that much minus the strides. Let's see what happens if we do give them some juice right here and see what happens here.
Put in, I got.
Waiting on a freaking.
You're not getting.
I want a Jaime freaking Legend deck.
You know,
or in that case, it'll be.
You know, it's gonna be
Leon?
yeah,
Man.
it's gonna be Leon.
Oh, sorry, can I get?
Who?
Shut up. I got a Misaki
Who?
Legend deck.
I got you. It's gonna
Wait,
be
reprint with new Tom.
black and I got you. It'll be Gray Thompson's black and white. It'll be one in the middle. Joe, bro, talking to
it's
common. Quick game.
Chill. New Tom is gonna be like that one dude from Naruto that was split half and white, split black half and white.
That's,
Yeah,
9K
shut up.
Generation Break 1.
No.
that's not unreasonable,
Yes.
especially considering everything that Gear Chronicles has.
Your Chronicles not a claim.
Resist.
Next stage.
Nah, not resist.
Next stage. Period.
You were good on New Tom until resist.
Resist.
Nope.
Man.
You act like I'm not gonna throw the whole team at Tom.
Like, hold on, 19 kick off.
If my Vanguard with crit was guarded this turn plus crit.
Excuse me, hello. What?
No
You
grade
didn't
ones
like
are
that.
higher.
You didn't like that.
Nah, Alex didn't like that. Alex is our card critic.
Like Olympia, bark.
For real.
Oh, we're at 57 minutes. Do you want to rant and then we call it an episode on that?
But we still gotta talk about all the 3 minutes of G6.
The-
I mean, 3 minutes of G7.
We touched on that like
We touched on just the little dude.
Don't
The-
buy
the
a
cover
box,
of-
buy singles. Next topic.
Any hoozle. The Kagero card is good. The DI card made everybody lose their minds.
Oh, Reggie.
oh Reggie. Oh yeah, that jank restander where you need to be on OG Reggie.
Sure, bro. You swing 10 boosted by Doreen with 2 crits, and then you restand and Soul Blast 15 for plus 15 and 2 additional crits.
It's like if you live, I'll go on the Tybalt next turn and then I put everything back. Try again next time.
Right. It's gonna happen. Just let it happen.
Man.
Body is Reggie.
Sure, stride 1 Tibble, stride 2 Gilderai. Turn 3, stay on this extra regular dude, plus 2 crits, restand plus 2 crits, go back into Tibble.
If you didn't die, well, you probably deserve it.
If you didn't die, that means I lost because I had to put everything into soul.
I had to burn 30 cards for a swing, but that's cool.
DP card is okay, I guess.
What was revealed for it? I think
The Gumminburn clone.
oh yeah,
Was it
Counterblast.
Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, he gets 4K, Vanguard gets 4K, Vanguard swings and 40,000 or more draw card.
40,000. That's busy. Cause it's what's that? That's 2 boosts. Cause stride into a 26. If you have a 7K booster, that's 33. Plus 2 boosts from that, and then something
It's
else.
not that bad, because
No.
Grand Gallop Stride Skill gives him power.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, 1 boost from him, you're already at 40. So it's not terrible.
Does it get you like a sandwich? Laurel.
Atlas didn't like that.
Right.
He's like every time we bring up Laurel, bark.
Atlas doesn't like Laurel.
We don't DP in this house.
That sounds terrible out loud.
It does.
Okay. Yes, we heard you.
I think
Gold Paladin card is I'm not a fan.
Gold Paladins, not Royals. All right, cool.
I forget what that. I think there was a stride that was revealed.
Was there?
The promo?
There was,
The inset strand.
or is the Gold Pounder one from? Was that from the trial deck? Or was that from the set?
It's from the set.
What's it do?
If you trigger Unite this turn, at the end of the turn, it can go into the soul. If you do, countercharge 1.
That's not terrible.
It was an 8K.
is a 8K grade 2.
Yeah.
But Unite's not that hard to trigger, so you at least
It's
you get a jank attack and then reset your counter blast. And plus, if you put what's his name, Bruno behind it,
I'll play it because it's a chick.
Put Bruno behind it. If you get 2 superior calls, that's a number now.
Bruno should be DB restricted.
Bruno's not even that bad, all things considered. Yep. hold your tongue.
Same.
Curse words. Many curse words.
Hold your tongue.
Much swear.
Angel Feather card.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. What's it? I blanked on. I had it right there.
Once a turn, whenever one of your cards goes from damage to the drop zone, Soul Blast 1 draw.
Too bad it's your card, not
Ramiel
any card.
Reverse.
Yeah, if it was any card, it would have been Ramiel Reverse abusable. But now that it's your card, how did they get cards minus healing with Raphael? That's probably gonna be more stuff in the
Heal
set.
trigger.
Heal trigger
from
damage to drop. It's if it goes from damage to drop, Soul Blast 1 draw card.
Pony.
A pony.
Resist 8K.
Oh, that pony.
Oh yeah. Pegasus thing, unicorn thing.
Gotcha.
Pink unicorn.
Damage to drop.
So you got Raphael, you got unicorn, you got heal regular heal triggers. And I'm sure there's gonna be stuff in the set that's gonna just do that for you. Maybe like, did it have a Glimmer Breath clone yet?
No.
Then that's probably what it's gonna do. That's what it's gonna do. It's gonna be put the top card of your deck into the damage zone. Maybe put a card or add a card to drop zone. Put a card on top, and then you can do whatever you need to. Or since most Glimmer Breath clones are a copy of the Stride Break, it's gonna be put a card from your damage zone into your hand, or call it out to the field, and then put the top card into the damage zone, plus power to if you call a unit out.
Trigger.
Yep. And then the whole team gets +2 because you're gonna have Maiden of Broken Heart, which is the whole team. Then you're gonna have
and stuff.
Yep. Have Pegasus, have horses behind it. Ready for action.
Angels riding
Gears.
horses.
I keep forgetting they're in this set.
Man, Gears have got so much stuff. It all kind of lumps together at some
They're
point.
New Genesis.
For real.
They just do
Like, hey, random effect plus time leap.
Time Leap is kind of hit and miss so far.
I see it as super miss.
Super miss.
I don't.
Like, it gives you extra attacks off, which is
It's
nice
good
enough.
for the handful of cards that are playable in it, like Chrono Dran and the Stand Trigger and
Like,
Malam and stuff like that. But like,
it's like it's meant to save your hand, but it's a break even.
I feel like they just like put it on random cards just to like save face. Just be like, okay,
Not everything can bomb deck the.
on hit, do some stuff, time leap, Soul Blast 1, unclip the damage. When it goes to the bind zone, do some nonsense, but you're not playable because you're a great free.
Let's see, anything else revealed?
Is that everything?
That's everything I can think of. Seems good. I got nothing else. You ready to rant, sir?
Okay.
Alright. You can rant. I'll give you till an hour 10. Give you a full 6.5 minutes.
Jesus.
Right? Can you make it?
I'll figure it out.
Let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
North America's stupid.
He should have
Whatever. I don't understand how people just be like, oh man, I'm gonna collect all these jank cards because one day my random investment will be worth it. Somebody on North American Vanguard was like, I'm ready for this Blade Master hype that I didn't know existed. Had like a fistful of like double rare Blade Masters. It's like, oh man, PM me $25 a piece. $25 to who? Who paying $25 for this piss? No. Not worth.
Raging.
No.
What the
Like, oh man, SP Blade Master, 50s. What? Like, I don't understand hype for this game. Because the cards that deserve hype don't get hyped. And then you'll get like one little tidbit of information and be like, oh man, I need to buy 50 copies of Dudley Mason and then I need to resell them for $17 a pop or play set for $35. Like, who is doing that? Who is buying a playset playset of Dauntless Dry Dragon for $120 on what planet? And then the sad part is you'll have these people that'll just be like, oh man, I need this card. And then they'll get the trap of, oh man, selling, buy it at hype price, made profit. Because you'll trap people with these stupid, like, 150 comment forums of why this thing should be played, even though you have legitimate videos, like, rundowns of why these combos shouldn't be played. Dauntless legit sparked this entire movement of, hey, scrubs, do not play this. Do not assume that this is always going to happen. Don't assume that your entire player base is going to allow you to do this stupid jank thing that's not even worth. And then they'll have people justify it and be like, well, I might not be able to get 9 dry checks, but at least I'm swinging for 36. Or I might not be able to get 9 dry checks, but at least I'll be able to do this. Like, somebody was like, oh man, well, I use DO Break Ride. I can swing at a rear guard and only pitch 1 as opposed to pitching 3 to restand the legend. What is the point of even break riding then? Just stride into Novell and win the game. Like, stop trying to have these contingency plans that are like, well, I can justify the card being $100 because if I don't do this, I can do this sometimes. Like, I'm sorry, hello? And then, people need to stop making deck profiles. Oh my god. The deck profiles that I've seen over the weekend are terrible.
But I make deck profiles.
Terrible.
Because they are.
So everybody besides us.
Like, like, I'm gonna go to Card Otaku, or, like, bruh.
He's gonna hunt us down one day.
He's in Singapore!
He got time.
Anyway, his take on cards don't even do nothing. And then, you would assume, oh, you made this deck, and you know what these cards do. Oh man, so we're playing 4 copies of Asha. Her skill is pick up the card, read it, because I can read this. So Counterblast 1, 5 minutes later, Counterblast 1, like, he was like, I'm playing 3 copies of Enos, but no Green Shot Elf, and I'm only playing 4 Katrina and no Stand Trigger, and I'm playing the PG, cause PG. So, if you have to ride Enos, you have 10 Bloom cards in your deck. If you call it a rear guard and copier, and he's playing Ozu, he's like, oh man, I need a clone target for the card so I can counterblast 2 and get 2 potties, where I can just counterblast 1, copy Elmi, copy 2 bodies for free, and get them both back to my hand. Like, I don't understand why Ozu means anything. And then it's like, oh man, let me complain about having it only be grade 2 or higher, where you can just have Furia copy anybody, use Elmi to clone Furia, and search for whoever. Like, it don't matter. Play better. Like, all his deck profiles are just like, oh man, well, I bought these boxes, let me slam together this random deck because I got like 130,000 subscribers and I'm bored. So let me just spend my allowance on 6 boxes, complain that I didn't pull this. Like, he pulled like SP Specials, like, well, I wanted this. Huh? Who is even opening this product? Be lucky you got something in general. Complaining about stuff that you're not even going to use and don't play correctly. Speaking of not playing correctly, I don't understand why everybody and their grandmother played the Bloom PG for a day is now going to Unclip PG, where like you don't have anything that costs a counterblast outside of the Stride skill, Glorious Bloom, and freaking the Glimmer Breath clone sometimes. It's like, oh, well, I clearly need to play these Unclip PGs, which are never going to trigger because I now send all my normal units from the drop zone back to the deck. So I'll PG, I'll return it because I'm greedy, and then I'll PG on the next turn and get no Unclip. You might as well just play freaking Lilga, which you can tutor, which you can bounce back to your hand and do stuff, because do stuff. Like, no one is playing this deck correctly, and it irks me. And then on top of that, no one is playing it in tournament because they assume they're going to get blown up by, like, that one person playing Kagero, or that one person that is going to lock them down, where you play Bloom correctly, you have Elmi to dodge, lock, and retire anyway. You literally can bounce all your stuff back to your hand. You can use freaking Enos to draw 1 million Bloom cards to your hand. They're all controlled draws. They're all what you need to end the game. Play better.
You feeling better?
No.
Are you done?
No. I'm upset.
Well, we'll have to say that for next time.
No. It's my show.
That'll bring us to the end of this particular episode. To all the new people, I hope you enjoyed. Definitely check us out some more.
Go back to season 1 and watch all the hijinks and catch up so we don't have to introduce ourselves every episode.
Watch what? Listen to it. We don't care.
Watch it. Look at the picture for an hour and a half.
Laughing baby and the dog? Is that what season 1 of the
Doge, sir. Doge.
Alright, guys. That'll do it like I said. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Definitely share. Anything else you guys want to add real quick?
Teehee same.
Teehee same.
Alright, guys. Later. Be easy.
Bye.